Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Pisces May 21, 2022. Your ruling planet, Jupiter, it is in your house 3 in the sign of Pisces. This is very favorable so that you can share your wisdom helping others, because in this sign Jupiter is in its regency together with Neptune, the second co-ruler of this sign. Therefore, so much emotional and expansive energy will allow you to connect favorably with others, and you will be able to share your life advice to help your family, friends, or people in general. Your house 3 in the same way shares with the sign of Aquarius with the presence of the planet Saturn. This tells us that the thoughts and reflections that you may be getting from older people or from ancient philosophies can be very useful today to improve your speech and be able to express ideas that are much better argued and with historical bases to promote with greater force. Your ideologies. Your emotions will flow harmoniously and with much joy and enjoyment, because the Moon and Venus from the sign of Gemini in your 7th house tells us that love is very present, and the communication of all that is being generated between you and that special person will be very good and effective. Today you are going to be very successful in everything you want to undertake or do on a professional level, because your 10th house in the sign of Virgo has the part of fortune. This will benefit you if you want to start a business or share your innovative professional ideas with more people in your industry. Friends or people from an association to which you belong could demand a lot of your time and energy today. Because you believe in them, you are likely to commit to more than you are capable of giving, both physically and emotionally. This is fine, but ask for help. Don't try to do it all on your own. If you run out, you won't be able to help anyone. Today you will feel the need to have some time of your own. Time alone is something you value a lot. Without it, problems seem to multiply and get worse. If you need to step aside, just say so. If you feel that this is not working, there are other ways to be alone with your thoughts. It's amazing how you can enjoy time alone while doing chores or at work. You are going to enjoy the adventure and overflow your passions in actions where you can manifest them, since your 5th house in the sign of Aries is going to tell us that this is what you most enjoy and love doing, and that if you do it during this day your heart you will feel full and overflowing with joy. Other people will turn to you for advice. Perhaps a family member or friend needs your opinion on something. They could be going through a personal dilemma. Try to offer them positive suggestions, but don't try to control them. They need to make their own decisions. It is best to simply support them. When someone suffers, it is comforting to know that their loved ones care about them. You are going to be very active and doing a lot of exercise in a conscious way. That is what you need to be healthy, since your 6th house in the sign of Taurus with the Sun and Uranus tells us that your mind will be the one that governs your body to achieve very specific physical objectives, and you will have all the impulse of the Sun to fill you with the vital energy that physical activity can give you. What is life without some adventure? You've been in the same old rut for a long time. Why not take a trip somewhere exotic? It is easier than you think. A few calls to travel agencies and you'll be packed and on the plane in a week. Even if you can't leave immediately, planning your trip and making reservations will simply do wonders for your mood. The work activities will be carried out with great intellectual mastery, and where you will implement new ideas or projects in order to improve how you develop at the work level, and the energy of the Sun will be helping you to have all the energy you require, and that everything is clear and favorable for you. When the day is over, you will see it as something most unusual. Wild ideas popped out of your head like mushrooms on a fertile bog. You may have envisioned immediately leaving for a trip around the world, or formed preliminary plans for an innovative home care invention, or envisioned a whole new career within the virtual reality business. Don't dismiss these ideas as completely unrealistic. You are going to reform your economic strategies, and you are going to implement much simpler ones, but no less effective for that, because you have realized that it is not necessary so much to reach the numbers you require, but that you need to use that attention and economic energy well to that it really be effective for you. This indicates your house 2 with Pluto in Capricorn. Surprise an old friend by showing up at their house with a bouquet of flowers. Today is a great day to work on your goals and get fantastic results. Communication is key and you will get a lot done once you state your goals clearly and succinctly. Keep an open mind and use diplomacy in all your relationships. Unexpected events can happen, but if you have everything ready, there will be no problems. Our eyes in the sky. You could have some innovative ideas for adventure and socialize easily, perhaps even meeting new people today. Still, you should listen to your intuition before saying anything, just in case you're feeling a bit too impulsive. In fact, with asteroid Pallas entering Pisces this afternoon, your intuition will be your best asset all day. You could find yourself understanding things on a spiritual level in an almost surprising way. Enlightenment might seem too extreme, but it isn't. That's exactly what's going on. Tonight, the moon sextiles Venus, making you want to connect with your most intimate companion. Popularity and charm come naturally to you, and it's mainly just a question of being yourself and sharing your feelings openly with others. This is an ideal time to focus on relaxation and sharing with friends and family, particularly with the moon waning at this time. There is also a chance that a new relationship could start. The Aquarius moon has a reputation for being unemotional, but this is not entirely accurate. In its terrain, we are simply better at compartmentalizing our emotions so that we are not overwhelmed by them, and thereby less likely to overreact when in intense situations. This objective outlook pairs well with Mercury in Gemini, which encourages communication as a means to personal discovery. With this combination, we can listen to and debate contrary opinions, especially ones that we might ordinarily perceive as threatening or insulting. Because of our cool demeanor, people believe that we don't have a stake in the matter at hand, but our true stake lies in understanding alternative perspectives to gain a more comprehensive awareness of the culture we are a part of. After nightfall, the moon forms a trine to Venus in Gemini, facilitating harmony and peace. This influence engenders intimacy, helping us to feel safe expressing our unorthodox opinions, unpopular beliefs, or rebellious inclinations with those who stimulate us intellectually and romantically. Venus in Aquarius enjoys variety and diversity, and the people we connect with now won't be scared away by our weirdness, those qualities we tend to hold back or hide from public view due to our fear of censure. Subsequently, we feel gratified that we can be our truest selves. Spiritual growth may be an aspect of your development that has been neglected. If so, consider taking steps to bring more understanding of your beliefs into your life. If you go to church, are you learning there? Have you considered exploring other faiths? Have you ever asked yourself exactly what it is you do believe? Consider doing so and listen to your honest answers. This will be the means to finding more of what you need in this area.